All right, hey y'all, what's the deal? Is the real Resil, real energy solidified in lyricism, and this is the Houston Collective. I'm ill-minded but still guided. I've seen violent images of silent bullets. Woke up after I took it. Death in the air, the despair within a pair of earbuds. It's no love. You getting screwed with no glove. I need cleansing, no tub. Skin rubs with the devil in a set of high heels. And the intent to kill. Any hope I have of making a name. At least an impact. I'm trying to keep my life intact. But every day is packed with hope that I can push through the darkness and be a part of an army of angel souls. But I'm sitting up in the cold, staying bold, gladiator, new roaming up this time. Blurry eyes when I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to find me an opening of freedom. The key to success is like playing chess with the barrel aimed at my chest. You say you see the golden road, and I say what's the catch? The mindset of a brother that's been thrown off his path, cause there's a thin line between heaven and hell. Just get on the scale and hope that God weighs you well. This world is a cell that tells you that you're destined to fail. Keep watching your back. Demons like to follow your trail. The pieces don't fit the puzzle. I don't understand the picture. We all part of a hell of a system. We all part of a system, a hell of a mixture of lost souls in a world that encourages hate. Don't fall for the bait. I can't relate. I still hold grudges. I try to let them go. But that's like walking through 12 inches of snow with a freaking trap in every hole. But it's all good. From the hood to the college, I'm steady solving these problems. Soon as I got them, get a beat and I kill it. Take 20 steps like I'm Skrillex. I never regret a sentence. I'm wearing the shoes I fit in. Which means I'm not changing. I ain't banging, but know that these bars I'm slinging have a rat pad shaking. So let me get you what you need. I got the best indeed. You think you really know my life. I'm only planting seeds. A thin line between loving to drive and wanting to hide, but still it messing with pride. I think I'm infatuated with complications. Wish I was free like a mason, but still I'm steady chasing. I can't mess with a bummer. You people thinking basic. They say you all what you around. I call it product placement. So I hang with the gold driven, the strong living, no gold digging. I cut them off like a whole chicken. My mind is way beyond fixing, but I adapted to it. A warm heart turned cold. Man, what happened to it? A broken mind don't need a broken heart. I stop you from the start if your conversation is garbage. Get your stuff together. Who am I talking like I haven't seen the darkness? Man, thank God I ain't parked. I was able to see the spark of light. So get me out of depression and freaking stressing. So every session I'm pouring my heart like salad dressing. And you ain't listening because your feelings hurt you sucking. When I finally erupt, don't you come to me like, what's up? Show me loyalty, I'll give it back. But other than that, this is not your life. I say that twice. It's not your life. I paid my price, so give me life. Give me life. A thin line between being a friend and seeing the end of a chapter. A new story begins. Resil.
Trying to take my job over here, this guy. Man, this is Rico Black here with the normal crew. We've got Bleu on audio and visual. We have Masaya who's going to ask most of the questions. I'm here to do my part. I'm here to be a co-host. And with us today is the eloquent Resil.
All right.
Yes, sir. And we got a interview for you guys. We're going to dive deep into the lyrics. We're going to dive deep into the man. We're going to dive deep into whatever we can. I'm not even trying. This is crazy. In any case, we got Masaya. Masaya, let them know what we're doing.
Hi, I'm Masaya, and what we're doing today is we're interviewing Resil. And this is the Houston Collective here at the Community Cultivation Network, and this is called the Cultivated Beat. Hello and welcome. And dude, mind blown. Now I understand why your name is Resil. So can you say that again? What I caught it, but yes.
Real Resil, real energy solidified in lyricism.
Woo! That is great. No, I definitely enjoy that. And so when did you come up with that? Or is that like your first name that you came up with when you started doing this, or like how? Oh, here, let's start over. What's your origin story?
So the origin of Resil is actually recent. I've had a couple of names beforehand, but I'm kind of doing a rebranding, and I was having a hard time trying to figure out a name. And part of my whole thing is kind of resilience. So that's kind of where it comes from. Because I work in education with a lot of like first generation low income students. So I help with a lot of resilience when it comes to students and within myself. And then I kind of just came with the, I don't know what you call it, acronym, whatever, the R.E.S.I.L. And I just came up with that. And I think it fits well. So
it totally does. I mean, as soon as you said it, I was like, holy smokes. Yeah, I know. You see that? Everyone's like, don't say it, Masaya. Don't say it. But I won't. So how did you get into the poetry scene? Or were you a rapper first and then a poet, or a poet? You know what I mean? Like, how did you end up here?
So back in like high school or whatever, I actually started doing like poetry videos. Like, I'm gonna show my age, but my first not poetry, but like my first parody song was from I'm Sprung by T-Pain. I was talking about being sprung on chicken. But eventually some things happened at school. I got in trouble and whatever, and I was in ISS. I got bored and I actually took poetry seriously. Someone was like, oh, you should keep doing that. And then it just came from there. So I kind of started off with poetry, and then I got heavy on music, and then I kind of switched off to poetry again as I kind of grew.
I mean, I feel like they both go hand in hand.
Rap ain't nothing but rhythm and poetry.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Remind me, what was the first piece that you did?
It's called Thin Line.
Thin Line. Okay. Mm-hmm. So now, are you doing like a balance of both right now? Because as we're gonna see later on today, we're gonna do 2 songs and 2 poems.
Right.
Yeah. So are you favoring one over the other?
Right now I'm doing a lot of poetry, a lot of spoken word, but music is always gonna be in my heart. So even if I don't do poetry, music, I'm just gonna keep doing music. So I think that's why the name is important to me, because it means something when I say in lyricism, because that comes in music more than poetry. I honestly see myself more as a lyricist than a poet, but I can twist it into spoken word.
I can definitely see that. So me personally, I hate coming up with names. So how long did it take you to come up with a Resil?
Man, long as hell. I'm an organized guy, so I had like a list of names. I just knock them down like, nah, that don't. And then I like put them towards like, oh, this is TJ. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
is it? Just testing it out, and then eventually it's like I'm gonna have to stick with one. I'm one of those picky people at the restaurants that's gonna look at the menu until the waiter comes by, and I'm like, mac and cheese. So that's kind of what happened with my name.
Dude, I'm with you there. Yeah. I hate being the first person to order, because I'm like, I need that pressure. Get me last, and everybody already knows, and I'm like, no, this one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No. That's awesome to hear that someone is just as whatever we are as I am, because like, dude, I hate coming up with names. Right. And so so you said you're in education.
Mm-hmm.
Are you, is there a particular subject that you're teaching, or are you teaching poetry? Or
so I'm more of an advisor at a university, and I teach freshman seminar. Yeah, so like the very first class students come into, I'm the person they see.
So you're the first guy that as soon as they hit the class, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Look, dude, I've always loved, I feel like I've always been a teacher first before anything, because I love spreading knowledge and not gatekeeping. Right. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So well, with that said, what do you have next for us on the list?
Oh man, I got a new song. I just released a song maybe a week or 2 ago. So it's called See the Sun.
All right, let's get into it.
Y'all ready? Look, I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't. Look. Dark days for dark times, so I rhyme just to get a peace of mind. I need peace to find. Love shines something so divine. I stand tall like the trees of pine, and I'm out for mine. Oh, my health and my wealth to myself. Cause who else gonna love me more than God himself? I don't have a thing to prove to your weak ass ego. Too busy making moves to improve my C notes. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't. I choose to be alone cause I know and we know the game is still rigged. It's big with cheat codes. I eat those that think I can't get on beast mode. These beasts don't get shot like these bars I reload. Underneath the skin, till my feet cold, till my warmth is felt in my skin. Like the heat stone, searching for the sun that's been crowded in clouds. But I know I'm still here, so I'm saying it loud. Yo, I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. No more can I run. Going back to when days was fun. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait. I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. Is you with me? I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. So sing with me. Can't wait till I see the sun. Wait till I see the sun. Is you with me? I can't wait till I see the sun. I can't wait till I see the sun. Sing with me. Yeah. Bro, see the sun. Can't wait till I see the sun. Resil.
Man, the positivity and the message from today is overwhelming, to be honest with you, because I can't wait to see the sun either.
Yeah.
Gee, damn it. Can I say damn it?
Sure.
Okay.
He said sure, I guess.
Just this once. Just this once. So I have a question about the lyrics there. Can't wait till I see the sun. Shut up. No more can I run. What is that about? No more can I run.
So I guess when you are covered in darkness and things that are going on in your life, a lot of times we try to avoid it, but that is never the answer. We cannot see the light if we don't attack the darkness and see, how can you see the sun if you're looking the other way? You have to look forward in the path. So I can't run away from my destiny. I can't run away from seeing the sun, even if there's a fear of success or a fear of moving forward, or even a fear of or not even a fear. Or sometimes we get comfortable in where we're at because it's easier to be where we're at instead of working towards seeing the sun. So I can't run from my destiny no more. I have to see the sun. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, dude. I think it's such a trip how the universe brings things to other people, such as yourself, to I could only speak for myself, but geez, man, the message that you're sending, I feel like, is directly towards me right now. And so it's much appreciated. So you said that song was released a week ago?
Yeah, that's very fresh.
So what's that process like? How long did it take for you to get that song from brain to paper to recorded?
So basically, I really look for instrumentals first. I find an instrumental that I like, and then I find a theme after that. Honestly, it really don't take me long to write a song, maybe 30 minutes tops. and then I spend maybe a few days tweaking it or whatever. Because in reality, when you're doing music or even poetry, really, the first draft is never your final draft. That's with anything, honestly. So you usually the first thing you hear is always gonna be fire to you. The next day you can listen to it or hear it from fresh ears, see it in fresh eyes, and then you can make adjustments. So I usually do that. And then it's getting in the booth, recording, and then, doing the artwork and stuff, and then releasing it.
And then boom, done. So is that a similar process to writing poems? Because I know from hearing other people that like they always come back to it to revise it or update it, or is it just for you? Is it's written, a few tweaks, and then it's there forever, or do you always come back to it?
Well, usually I'll tweak a poem a little bit to my liking, as far as, because honestly, a lot of my poems come from my verses, but I can tweak it into a spoken word. Usually when I'm done tweaking it, it's done unless I am entertaining a different demographic and a better word will fit somewhere else. Like if I need to make it cleaner, or if I need to make something a little more impactful in a certain area, then I could tweak a few words. But usually I have a base poem.
Okay, so when you say when you tweak a few words, like, does that take a bunch of time, or is that based upon the shows you book as a poet and knowing the rules within that, or you know what I mean? Like, how does that work?
So, for one example, I do have a poem that came from a song called Lil TJ I wrote a long time ago. But kind of like Reddy was saying, some things become outdated. So then it's like, oh, okay, it'll feel weird if I say that now. So then I could tweak it a little bit. I can say, like, well, part of that song I was saying I was dealing drugs to someone, right? And I was saying, like, selling crack. Crack is not a big thing right now.
right. No. The metaphorical crack.
Yeah, you could switch it. You could switch it to something else, So, and or just like you said, adjusting the rules and regulations. If I go to a poetry show and they say no cursing or no figurative language, whatever, then I could tweak it then.
Oh, so the rules we imparted on you is not something different or something unheard of within the poetry world.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Every I'm not gonna say every open mic, but a lot of open mics are different, and a lot of open mics have different audiences. So a poem I would do at an open mic where it's big and live, I'm not going to do it at an open mic that's at a coffee shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about knowing your audience at the end of the day.
So when you make these little tweaks, do those tweaks sometimes stay, or does it revert back to the original?
Usually, if it fits better, if I'm just tweaking it to satisfy wherever I'm going, then it's gonna rubber band back to work. But if I'm tweaking it to update it or make it sound better or stuff like that, then usually it's kind of like being a comedian. It's like you go and you test your work. It's like, okay, maybe I need to switch a few words there, or a few syllables there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
As a performer, do you ever find yourself editing on the spot for your audience?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Maybe if I see something happen in the crowd, I'll react to it. For instance, maybe a couple weeks ago, someone's beeper was going off. So instead of saying "let a brother know," I said "let that beeper know." Right?
Wait, hold on. Did you say beeper?
Yeah,
hold on.
Let that beeper
like
know
a
it's
pager?
ready. Whatever you waiting on is ready.
Like, do people still have beepers and pagers? I was like, wait, hold on. I totally, yeah. All right, yeah, you totally aged yourself now. So, I mean, if you're from that age, are you a big Saul Williams fan?
I don't know what that is.
You're old.
Ooh, I wish I could say the F-bomb right now.
I'm too young for beepers. I had the Nokia brick phone. That's what I was.
Dude, no, you can't. No, you've already aged yourself. Yeah, beepers and Nokia. We don't even have Nokia phones anymore. But anyways,
That's not a thing.
so what's your next piece that you got for us today?
All right, this next song I'm gonna do is called "Want You Bad." Girl, you just looking so good. I'm gonna have to come talk to you. See, if you wanna know me more, let a brother know. And if you come into my show, let a brother know. And if you knocking on my door, let a brother know. And if you plan to drop them clothes, let him. You know, girl, I'm a go-getter. Never need for a gold digger. You play with a good picture, but don't show it off to just anyone. I'm trying to see in the way you looking, you feeling me, but you playing cool and you killing me with these juicy lips that you got. Chilling up in my spot, 2 cars in my lotto. We gon' do something or not. I ain't rushing though, just trying to know, are we killing time or just taking it slow? We been sending signs and I've been staying low, but I'm down for it, you already know. Cause girl, I want you bad. I think you want me bad. And I can't let this thing expire, so I gotta ask. We've been talking for a minute, but that minute's past. So I'm just saying, stop the playing, let a brother know. Cause if you wanna know me more, let a brother know. And if you come into my show, let a brother know. And if you knocking on my door, let a brother know. And if you plan to drop them clothes, let a brother know. Cause girl, I want you bad. I think you want me bad. And I can't let this thing expire, girl, I gotta ask. We've been talking for a minute, but that minute's past. So I'm just saying, stop the playing, let him. My God, look at you. Why you so damn beautiful? You hot like when that coffee brew. You sweat me like a sauna do. Hazel eyes compliment your skin and them thighs right. Let me get a Henny on the rocks to keep my mind right. We can spend eternity tonight if the vibe's right. Intertwine our energies and light if the vibe's right. Hindsight, you could tell I want you like I want a bag. Show me what you got and I can show you what you never had. Attitude is nothing, I can show you that it never lasts. Let me hold you tight enough to heal your soul. Forget your past, make you laugh. If you lost and help you generate a path. I can't do that stuff if you just feel it before I pay this tab. Girl, I want you bad. I think you want me bad. And I can't let this thing expire, so I gotta ask. We've been talking for a minute, but that minute's past. So I'm just saying, stop the playing, let a brother know. If you wanna know me more, let a brother know. And if you come into my show, let a brother know. And if you knocking on my door, let a brother know. And if you plan to drop them clothes, let a brother know. So let me know and groove. So let me know and groove and groove. Resil.
I try not to talk over a beat, so I was like, wait, I didn't know. Wait, I heard your name, so I was like, okay, this must be okay. So,
It might be over.
I was waiting for the poem.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. So, what's been your experience as a poet here in Houston? Like, do you do performances often?
I do performances when I can. I would say life is crazy.
Yeah.
So sometimes I cannot prioritize poetry, but when I can, I try to go to as many poetry places as I can. But I have been around. I've been to a lot of different poetry spots. So poetry is big in Houston. There's a lot of poets. There's a lot of energy with poetry in
Yeah.
Houston.
I didn't know that at all. I mean, I always thought where I'm from in California was big in poetry, but that's just me because I was there and I was like, oh yeah, poetry's always big here. But I've heard it on more than one occasion that Houston has one of the most, or has the most, I don't know, big or touring poetry acts in all of the U.S. or something like that. And I was like, yeah. L.J. Hamilton said that. Anno said that, and a few other people. And I was like, whoa, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So have you ever played shows, or have you played shows recently as a rapper out here, or has it just been mainly poetry?
It's been mainly poetry, but I am dabbling more into music a little bit, kind of like I'm doing here, kind of mixing. I had a birthday December 19th, and I featured a show, and I did a mix of poetry and music there too.
Oh, so where was this at? Where'd you perform at?
4 Gents up in Humble, Texas.
I hope that's where you're from, because that's far, isn't
No.
it?
No.
No.
I had to drive.
Oh man, that's so crazy to hear that, because I feel like the poetry scene, other than Juan or right about now, I feel like the poetry scene out here is so underground. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always like not pop up, but at the same time, I'm following a lot of poetry people out here, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna play at this show. We're gonna play at this show.
If you really want to, you could find a poetry show every day a week.
Really?
But you gotta look.
Yeah. See, you gotta hunt that down.
You kind of gotta be in the, like you said, following a lot of poets that are promoting those things.
So, do you think that's how that works by design, or is the poetry scene slept on here? I mean, I know I just said that the most poets are in Houston, but
well, it is a big poetry scene. I think there's a difference between like a core poetry audience and maybe a more casual poetry audience that are just looking for more entertainment than really appreciating the art of poetry. So it's kind of like every other industry, like gaming. You have your hardcore gamers, you have your casual gamers. Music, you have your casual hip hop heads, so it's like, yeah, the hardcore poetry people are going to know, but if we want to spread a lot more, we have to go more into a casual, casual settings as well.
So as a performer, I wonder, your lyrics, both in poetry and in your songs, are kind of not playful, but they're not so serious.
I'm not a serious person.
Okay. That was basically my next question. Why do you approach it that way versus, going into something, super serious?
Because I have my serious music too as well. But at the end of the day, I think positivity needs a little bit of joy, and joy comes in humor as well. Laughter is one of the biggest things in joy. And also I just really want to have fun with it. I'm not, I want to be a good poet, a good artist. I want to spread my word and impact as many people as I can. But at the end of the day, I'm having fun and I'm releasing for me. So what I'm writing, generally I'm talking to myself, and I'm hoping other people can relate to what I'm going through as well.
Yeah, I like that, and I feel like that's where the best stuff comes from is writing for yourself rather than writing for an audience.
Right.
Like I've come across plenty of musicians that write for themselves as therapy, and then I've met musicians that write for the sake of writing music and using it as a business model or something like that. And I feel like when you write for yourself, that has more of an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that said,
let me say real quick.
Yeah.
I think that makes it a difference between the art of it and the science of it. Because if you put it as a science, then there's definitely an algorithm or definitely a way you can attract people within your music or your poetry. But with the art of it, it's more of like, what do I want to say to impact people or to impact myself? So there's a balance between.
And I think you have that balance, because I see and feel the art of it. Just like your fierce all your tracks, and you saying that it's more for you and for fun, but it's like, oh, okay, like this is a great balance. I felt many emotions. The blood pumper was poked at, and also we're having fun here instead of just being like, man. I'm feeling emotional right now, but but and I feel like it's good, and it pokes at my bipolarness. Not that I'm clinically diagnosed, but I appreciate you doing that. And we're gonna do a bit of an outro. And as everyone knows, there's always more. But I'm gonna hand the mic over to someone.
Yeah, this didn't happen last time, but that's okay. Because I don't know what's going on, and I don't think anyone else does either. But you've been listening to the Houston Collective Radio. This is the Cultivated Beat. I've been your co-host, Rico Black, with Masaya as the main guy, Mr. Tamagai. Did I even say that right? Yeah. Okay. Look at me. I'm on another plane, brother. In any case, thank you, Bleu, for the audio and the cameras. Thank you, R.E.S.I.L, for the excellent lyricism. I wish I could come up with acronyms half as good as that one. In any case, do we have an exclusive? Of course. Always an exclusive, and I'm sure it's going to be one that no one else has heard. And so stay tuned for that. It's going to be an excellent, excellent exclusive. We'll see you soon. Peace.
I think I'm going to do it slow this time, like an elevator.
Look at your watch.
The watch that I don't have. Hey, welcome back. This is the Cultivated Beat at Community Cultivation Network. And we're here with R.E.S.I.L. And what do you have for the... I'm getting laughed at all the time. So this is the sneak peek, YouTube exclusive. And R.E.S.I.L, what do we have today for this last one?
The heart.
Is this going to hit me in the heart?
It might.
Oh, man. All right, I'm ready.
I'm aiming right for it. Right. Staring through the views of green. I'm seeing nothing but blurry scenes of trees, and I'm thinking like, what you mean? Losing your mind over the stuff you can't control. Draining you of your soul. Keep your eyes on the road. Don't look at what they doing. They ain't you. You know what you can do. So why you thinking blue when you know you the freaking truth? Everything you've been doing till now is just proof. You proved yourself a soldier, pushing this since your youth. Down steady pouting about you losing your options. Desperately wanting profit, walking with empty pockets. Not looking at the future you've been building for yourself. Nearsighted vision, so you think there's nothing left. But fuck that. You a beast, ain't nothing stopping your flow. You just set up the stage and now you stopping the show. Snap out of it. I know you hear me. I know you feel me. Just know that I love you dearly. This is not the voice of Siri. It's not the voice of reason, an angel, or even Jesus. I've been watching your soul since I seen it break into pieces. I watched it fall to the floor with every L you took. If losing was a paragraph, you probably could have sold a book. But they looking up to you like inspired them all. While the loneliness attacks in these four corner walls. Don't nobody know your mind except for me. I'm trying to motivate you, man. Go be all you can be. And next time you lose yourself, just know I'm here for the cause. And I will never let you quit until I give you a pause. I'm your heart. R.E.S.I.L.
Yeah. So tell the audience where people can find more of you.
You can find more of me at my address at
Oh. I was like, if you want to do that.
Nah, you can find me at Instagram at the real R.E.S.I.L, the real R.E.S.I.L. You can find me on Instagram. All my stuff is on there. And also you can find my latest poetry book, Blurry Scenes of Blue and Green, partly where that last poem came from, at Amazon.com.
Awesome. Do you have a Spotify as well?
Yes, I have a Spotify, R.E.S.I.L, R.E.S.I.L, where you can see The Sun, you can see Want You Bad, and you can see another song called, I forgot, but you'll see it.
Yeah. So, do you have any shows coming up where people can see you live and in person and be like, yo, I see you?
I do have a show. I'm hosting a poetry show at a place called Lit Java in Pearland. So come by. It's gonna be January 31st. You can also see a flyer on the Resil Instagram page.
Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, I love everybody's putting on shows and performing shows and all that fun stuff. So before we dip out here, do you have a message for the people here on Twitch, on the radio when this comes out, and on the live stream or the 24/7 stream when this comes out?
Just stay strong, stay resilient overall, find your peace, enjoy the journey. We all got goals, but we have to appreciate the journey in order to get to those goals.
Well, with that said, man. Thanks, Resil. I appreciate all these the wisdom and the truths, not the mushrooms, but the truths. That was a inside joke. No one knows about that until right now. But yeah, well, thank you, Resil, for being a guest here on the Cultivated Beat.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
The Houston Collective.